Downtown Frankfurt is home to a number of the tallest skyscrapers in Europe. Reinhard Kleindl is here to set a new record by slacklining some 185 metres above the ground. As the name suggests, slacklines are not as taut as tightropes, making it harder to balance.
The
fascinating part is challenging yourself, doing something that feels dangerous and that you can do safely. It's that discrepancy that I find so interesting.
A fall from up here without a safety line would obviously be fatal. So, just in case, he has a harness attached to the rope. But he still has to stay fully focused. World records like this don't come easily. His audience, of course, are some distance away on the ground. Kleindl's Daredevil Walk is one of the highlights of a 2-day skyscraper-themed festival that was held this weekend in Frankfurt.
It's the height that makes it so special. And the fact that anyone could summon up so much courage.
It's a risk despite the safety line. Imagine the incredible concentration. And imagine losing your coordination. I certainly wouldn't do it.
He does have a backup, but even then there's no 100% guarantee. So I say respect.
A few days previously in Austria, Reinhard Kleindl is gearing up for his world record attempt. He practices on a 30-metre-long line tensioned between two trees. He uses a winch to give the slackline the right amount of tension. But these conditions are a world away from the dizzy heights he'll be facing in Frankfurt.
For all the experience you might have, you always encounter problems once you're up there, from hesitation to panic. And you wonder, why am I doing this? Your knees go wobbly, and you start seeing double. Everything, really.
But wobbly knees have never been an obstacle to Reinhard Kleindl, whether scaling church towers in Austria or where he's really in his element, in the mountains. This video shows the extreme sports enthusiast braving a 31-metre-long high line across the famous 3 peaks in the Italian Dolomites. Reinhard Kleindl got into slacklining almost by accident 6 years ago when some friends took him along to a park for some practice. He'd just graduated from college and was looking for a new pursuit. He took to slacklining like most people do to bicycle riding. It was second nature.
Certain movements are conscious, but most are from intuition because things happen so suddenly. What I find fascinating is having to trust your own body and your own abilities, especially on the high line where you have nothing to hold on to. Your only source of stability moves and shakes.
Back to the big day in Frankfurt, where Reinhard Kleindl is about to slackline between the 2 wings of the 4th highest building in Germany. Keep breathing and just don't look down. It will be the first time anyone has traversed a slackline at this kind of height. And he makes it.
The record is not about the sporting performance. The record is about doing something special, the height. There are far higher skyscrapers out there, so I'm wondering who's going to do them.
It'd be nice to break his own new record, of course. What for others is death-defying recklessness is a labour of love for Reinhard Kleindl.